The recession of '08 left the American economy with a high unemployment rate. Graduating during a time when the economy was experiencing a recession has caused many students to continue to struggle today. In this documentary, we will be focusing on a high school dropout and his struggle with unemployment. Jack Hoffman would have graduated in 2008, but due to his passion for guitar playing, he decided to drop out of high school the year before graduation to begin what he thought would be a prosperous musical career. Unfortunately, he discovered his girlfriend, Megan Lewis, was pregnant. This discovery caused Jack to realize that the money he was making by playing at clubs and resorts wouldn't be enough to support his new family. Coming to this realization, Jack received his GED and went on to search for a more stable job. However, due to the increasing unemployment rate in the year 2008, Jack found it more and more difficult to find places willing to employ him. Today, we will be speaking with Jack and his girlfriend Megan to see what impact the recession has had on their lives today.
Hello, how are you two today?
I'm fine.
I'm good.
Are you guys comfortable?
Yes.
Great. So today I'd like to know more about the effect that the recession of '08 has had on you guys. So Jack, please tell me more about your employment situation in the past 6 years.
Oh, yeah. Well, back in '07, I kind of wanted to be a musician, but it didn't really work out for me. I guess I just didn't get that many offers. But, I've been trying to work at a real job lately, so I can actually have a steady income, but that's difficult to find that. Well, when I found out Megan was pregnant, I was really sad. And I ended up getting caught, and I had to serve a year in jail and a year on probation.
So Megan, Jack, how was it?
Well, when I found out Jack got locked up, I didn't know what to do. I was so confused. I mean, I had the bills to pay, and I had to worry about the baby, and it was stress because I didn't know what was going on. It was stress because I didn't know what was going on with him. So, yeah, I had to worry about work too. We only have about $3,000 coming in, so it was hard, especially since our rent is about $1,700 plus the bills and everything. I was only working on about like 4 hours of sleep each day. It was so hard on the baby. Yeah, I only had like a little sleep, and it was really hard on the baby, plus the stress. And I ended up miscarrying about 5.5 months into my pregnancy. I can't do this.
I mean, it's been kind of hard. I'm still looking for a job to pay back all the fines from when I got caught. The fines average around five grand.
So you weren't working prior to your question?
I didn't have a real job. The income came from like the shows I played from when I was younger. I mean, the first shows paid around $1,500 for about a week, and I thought I could actually like start a living off being a musician, but the gig stopped.
In the year 2008, Jack Hoffman began searching for jobs in Madison, Wisconsin to support his new family. He applied for employment at Pivotal 5 as a shipping specialist. The position was full-time and paid about $12 an hour. The only problem was that Jack had to include his past criminal charges on the job application, and consequently, he was not considered for the job. Finding that people didn't have the disposable income to spend on entertainment because of the downturn in the economy, especially entertainment from relatively unknown artists like Jack, Jack found his offers for gigs diminishing to the point of non-existence. To make matters worse, the unemployment rate was on the rise. From 2007 to 2010, the unemployment rate went from as low as 4% to a whopping 10%. A total of 12.5 million American residents were unemployed during the year that Jack began searching for a job. As the unemployment rate increased, the demand for unskilled labor decreased.
Well, right now I'm
Because
finding
of
work
Jack's
through
limited
temp agency,
education,
and
he
I'm
fell
getting
under the
unemployment
classification
checks
of an
to help pay
unskilled
bills.
worker, making it more difficult for him to become employed. The inflation rate in 2008 was steadily increasing to about 6%. The increasing inflation rate caused the American dollar to have less and less value. With the inflation rate increasing, people began spending less money. As a result, businesses were not making sufficient revenue and were unable to hire new employees, let alone retain current employees. The United States uses certain policies to help people like Jack who are unable to find employment. These policies have helped the United States get out of a recession by lowering the unemployment rate a total of 4.2% over 6 years. The rate has dropped from 10% to 5.8%. The decrease in unemployment shows that more businesses are hiring. The stable GDP of 3.5% demonstrates America's health by showing that the products are being produced and bought at a rate that will help prevent the country's economy from peaking and falling into a recession. By 2014, Jack found a permanent job through QPS, the temp agency that has been giving him work for the past 6 months.